Dr. Hardin's Board Chair David Jones Jr., and members of the Jefferson County Board of Education. This evening, we begin with a student demonstration of learning from Valley High School students, Jonathan Dercott, Justin Jones, and Ernest McGee, who created a company called Valley Tech to build websites and provide social media and other technical support. In June, they were honored as National Young Entrepreneurs for their innovation and skills at the annual EY Entrepreneur of the Year Awards event sponsored by Ernest and Young. The student entrepreneurs were participants in the Mayor's Summer Works program, which offered the students a real-world application of the skills they received in the classroom, as well as on-the-job experience and networking tools that would help them reach their full potential. Tonight, the students will give a brief overview of their company and the skills and knowledge they have gained to facilitate their business endeavor. Students, please come forward to begin your presentation.
My name is Justin Jones. These are my colleagues, Jonathan Dercott and Ernest McGee, and we are Valley Tech LLC. At Valley Tech, we have learned different web development skills and skills beyond that to help us within the classroom and other skills within networking. And we have helped different clients such as the West Louisville Chamber of Commerce, which we will talk more about.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Dercott, and like Justin Jones said, we have studied in web development and real-world learning skills throughout the summer. Even before our young and upcoming business, Valley Tech LLC, we have already planned to expand beyond our work fields, such as entrepreneurship, networking, classroom, and people skills.
Hello, I'm Ernest McGee, and in the future, we plan not to only have a successful career, but also teach the younger men and women to have a successful career. So we also hope to launch technology in Louisville by doing that with our web development skills and our coding skills.
Thank you and good evening.
Are there any, hold on 1 second. Are there any questions for our students? If not, I have one. Chris, go ahead.
I'm just kind of curious. I'm in the IT field as well, and you're talking about doing web development. What type of web development are you doing? Are you using some type of content management system, or are you developing an HTML5, or what type of coding are you guys working
Yes, sir. We do all of our coding through HTML5, CSS, and JavaScript, and we work together most of the time at the Community Center, AMPed, Academy of Music Development, Music Production and Educational Development. But we also can work from home on an online service platform called Cloud9.
And kind of curious, out of each of your all's viewpoints on this, how did you become interested in this particular type of field, and how did you teach yourself, how to code? How did that come about?
Well, it all started, like, we was in high school, right? And so, the school and Ms. Johnson, they picked out, I would say, about 17 students to do a class on Treehouse and how to learn how to make websites and develop them. And only a few graduated, and only a few made it.
Okay. Great. If I could, sorry, do you want to add to that? Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, like he said, I was in class when I got called down to the counselor's office about this program. So we went to the meetings and we did what we had to do to get out of her. We basically graduated, and the people who was promised enough to run a business. So that's how it all started.
Great. I wonder if you could just say a few words about the Ernst & Young competition experience, because I think that's a pretty big deal, if I understand it right. Just briefly tell us what that involved.
Basically, we got called down to Cincinnati about reward we earned. So when we got down there, we didn't know what to do, 'cause since this was our first award we had. So when he called us up on the stage, we was shocked. So
We were quite new to it.
yeah,
I bet you were. And how many others were there? Was it 50 people or 500?
it was
At least 500.
At least 500. That's what I thought. I mean, it's a big fancy deal, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So, all right, thank you. We're very proud of you. And I mean, I know a little bit about the Ernst & Young Awards, and it's unusual for a Louisville company to receive an award. It's a big regional competition. It's not just, kind of the Golden Triangle, including Cincinnati. It's a multi-state, big deal competition. So we're very proud of you, and we thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, wait, I did a bad thing. I ignored Ms. Porter.
No, just real quickly, thanks for being here tonight, but what we know for real is that we all get places with the help of someone, so I wanted to recognize David Christopher, who has been with you along the way. Mr. Christopher, would you please stand up, because you care about these young men and all the other young men when I've been to your graduation services for working. So thank you for the community member that gives back. Thank you.
All right. Sorry, Mr.
Real
Mark, Dr.
quick,
Marshall.
I don't know if Dr. Hargan's going to say this. This is also part of the Males of Color Resolution programs as well, to make sure we expose our males of color inside of our schools to experiences like this. And I definitely want to recognize the principal here at Valley Tech. But this is also under the Males of Color Resolution. So I want everybody to make sure they knew that as well.
Great. All right. Thank you. Anybody else? All right. Fantastic. Back to Ms. Robinson. Thank you all.
Board Member Chuck Hadaway and Area Superintendent Glenn Beatty, please come forward to extend congratulations to the Valley High School students. Joining in the recognition is Homeschool Coordinator Monique Johnson, Mentor David Christopher with AMPAD, and Principal Rob Stevenson. I'd also like to ask the parents and family members of these outstanding students to please stand and be recognized. Parents. Next, we have the honor of recognizing Erica Goins-Brooks, a teacher at Western Day Treatment, for being named a 2015-16 Outstanding Teacher of the Year by the Kentucky Educational Collaborative for State Agency Children. The collaborative was created in 1992 to work with state agencies, school districts, and local programs to address the needs of state agency children and to ensure they receive a high-quality education. Vice Chair Diane Porter and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Alicia Everett, please come forward to recognize Ms. Goins-Brooks. Joining in the recognition is her principal, Heather Moss. Tonight, we also have the pleasure of bestowing recognition upon Western Day Treatment, which was designated as an alternative program of distinction by the Kentucky Department of Education for its innovative strategies for providing high-quality educational services to students. The program is a joint partnership between 7 County Services and Jefferson County Public Schools, where students receive mental health treatment services and educational programming. Vice Chair Diane Porter and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Alicia Everett, please come forward to recognize Principal Heather Moss. Dr. Hargens and members of the Jefferson County Board of Education, this concludes our recognitions for this evening. Thank you.